G'day guys, welcome back. My name is Wildcard. Rugby Championship Round 1 is upon us, and finally, Sir Ian Foster has announced the first All Blacks team for 2023. This will be playing against Argentina away in Argentina against Michael Cheika's lineup. And yes, this is a bit of interesting setup for both teams. Sir Fozzie has kind of had like his core reliable selection of players spliced in a little bit with a bit of newcomers. There's one debutant in this team, and I guess, you know, if you consider Dan Cole's a retiree soon, yeah, splice the thing else with a bit of retiree people kind of going on the way out as well in the team for this matchup against Argentina. Whereas Michael Cheika seems to have opted for a more of a younger setup in the team, bringing a lot more newer players into the backline. And yes, it'll be interesting to see how they're gonna go. One thing is for sure that Michael Cheika will be drilling these youngsters for the set piece in this match, because that's something that Argentina has done really well recently. They've got some more experience on the back with Sanchez coming off the bench. But yeah, this will be an interesting setup to see who's gonna win coming out of this one. This is obviously going to be played in Mendoza in Argentina. The weather is going to be just fine on Saturday night. A cloudless night in Argentina, around 8 degrees in the evening. And yeah, nice and dry. Perfect weather for a game of rugby. The referee, it's going to be old mate from Australia, Angus Gardner, the best referee in Australia and one of the best referees in the world right now. And he will be as good as you can get for a big match like this one for the weekend. History between Argentina and New Zealand. New Zealand has run a dominance over Argentina since 1985 until 2020, when Argentina put up a massive historical upset in Sydney. This was during the pandemic, so this was played, both teams were playing away in Sydney, and Argentina, in tremendous amount of heat, this was, beat New Zealand, and this was a full-strength New Zealand side with, you know, Richie Mwanga at 10, so on. And yeah, this was a full-strength New Zealand side, and this was also at the back of New Zealand losing to the Wallabies with their B team just the week before, so New Zealand was out hungry to win this, but Argentina was still able to manage themselves with good discipline to win this one, a historical first, 2020. And then last year, with Michael Cheika taking over the team, huge upset, historical, you know, earth-shattering upset. Argentina beating the All Blacks in Christchurch, in New Zealand, for the first time ever. Like, any team beating New Zealand in New Zealand is it's quite an historical achievement. Like, really impressive. And then New Zealand came back the next week in the pouring rain in Hamilton to absolutely smash Argentina 53 points to 3, and it was looking like quite outmatched in the rain. The New Zealand didn't even have any handling error in the complete soaking wet conditions, whereas Argentina was struggling with the ball handling all evening. So yeah, that was a huge comeback, but you know, New Zealand definitely has that loss in mind in Christchurch, still hurting them. Going to Argentina this weekend, probably looking to make a statement to come out this with a strong finish over Argentina. And yes, let's have a look at the lineup and see how they match up with the team. Thomas Gallo has firmly secured that number 1 jersey for Argentina. He was basically a tackling back holder a couple of years ago, and then one of the Argentinian teammates broke the bubble essentially during COVID, and he was basically playing because of that. And then he had a really good game, scoring against the All Blacks actually, and ever since then there was history. He's becoming a regular starter for Argentina. Really strong ball carrier, a lot of energy. Just that his ability to finish and score tries really close to the try line is quite a weapon to behold for Argentinian side. Julian Montoya, currently playing for the Tigers in England, one of the top teams, if not the top team in England at the moment, and has been tremendous in that arena as well. A lot of experience in Montoya, one of the absolute specialty expert at the breakdown. He will turn the ball over. If you blink at the breakdown, he will take the ball from you. Lucio Sordoni is a relatively newer player for Argentina, coming in at a tight head position, only 24 years of age. The New Zealand side, the front rowers, the props are absolutely spectacular at the moment. Ethan de Groot do not play for the Chiefs, I was told. He plays for the Highlanders. Probably the best loose head prop in New Zealand, if not one of the best in the world at the moment. Really, really technically sound. His defense might be something that lacks him a little bit. His tackling might not be 100% the best, but in terms of set piece, he's definitely top notch. Dan Coles is kind of like the New Zealand way of saying goodbye to him, bring him into the game. This is the last season. He's retiring after this final run for the All Blacks, and gets a shot or two. He has a pretty good finish to the season with the Hurricanes. Pretty strong finish there. Next to him with his teammate Tyrell Lomax, the best tight head prop in the world right now, and really, really just technically sound. And the dominance in scrummaging is something really to behold. He makes world-class scrummagers look like amateurs. He's just that good. So this is a huge test for Gallo and Sordoni. And the game could be won. Could be sealed for the All Blacks just in the scrummaging. And obviously the big man that's left out for the All Blacks at the number 2 jersey is Somasani Taukeiaho. I thought surely they were going to put him in at the number 2. And I mean, this is something that, like I said, this is why I think Dan Coles is probably brought in as kind of like a farewell thing for him. But Somasani Taukeiaho is definitely the best, most informed hooker for New Zealand right now. At the locking positions, we have Matias Alemano coming in number 4, a veteran, and next to him, Thomas Lavanini, another veteran for Argentina. But Thomas Lavanini has prone to have a lot of discipline issues, yellow cards, red cards. One of the most penalized person in the team in the world right now, in fact. And the discipline will be the key for him and his team this weekend up against the All Blacks. Scotty Barrett gets number 4 jersey for the All Blacks. Josh Lord gets caught in for another run at number 5 jersey. Obviously, Sammy Whitelock is getting a bit of a break after his heroic effort in the Super Rugby final. And Sammy Whitelock apparently played that final with a hurt leg, plays through the pain for the full game to win the championship. Quite impressive. So Josh Lord can kind of take that burden a bit off him, come in at number 5. And Brodie Retallick obviously is also resting. So interesting to see how far this is going to fit Scotty Barrett if Brodie Retallick returns. Is he going to go at 6 again? We shall see. Number 6 position for Argentina, Pablo Matera. Is he captain this weekend? I think Matera will be the captain. Comes in number 6. I feel like Matera is probably the best at number 8, maybe even number 7. He needs a bit more space to work with. Has that speed and physicality to bring. But Checker decides that it will be 6 for him this weekend, and that'll be it. Shannon Frizzell comes in number 6 for the All Blacks. Number 7, Juan Martin Gonzalez for Argentina up against the captain, the veteran, Sam Cane. He had a bit of discipline issues for the Chiefs on the weekend. A yellow card for ill discipline on the breakdown. So he's definitely going to have to work better than that this weekend in an international test match. Rodrigo Bruni comes in number 8 for Argentina. And then Adi, the big man, Savia, comes in at number 8 for the All Blacks. There was a lot of talk amongst New Zealand media about putting Adi Savia off the bench. Has to be one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. One of the best, strongest, and most determined physical player in the world. Put it on the bench. Just unbelievable. People come up with this stupid idea. Adi Savia, not only that, he shouldn't be on the bench. He should be playing the full 80 minutes without a break because he's just that good. And he's such a huge game-breaking player. And putting him on the bench, really funny. Anyway, Gonzalo Patrano comes in at number 9 for Argentina. Aaron Smith, the veteran, gets another shot at number 9 jersey. I think this is his final season as well for Aaron Smith. Santiago Carreras, a youngster who has solidified himself as number 10 jersey for Argentina. He has been tremendously good under the tutelage of Michael Checker. He walked into this jersey due to injuries to Sanchez, and he was kind of just like never played it before. But, you got to go out playing against the All Blacks this weekend. And he's been thrown to the deep end again and again and again. And he's kind of really starting to mature as that premier number 10 jersey for Argentina. And he's learned a lot from Michael Cheika in terms of playmaking, the kicking game as well. Really, really impressive to see his development, and it's going to be a really interesting matchup as well this weekend against Damian McKenzie. I am very happy to see D-Mac gets number 10 jersey and not at 15 or even on the bench. There was a lot of talks that he should be on the bench. Hell no! He's the best, most informed number 10 for New Zealand right now. I guess maybe Richie Mo'unga could be in talks as well, but Damian McKenzie definitely has played better over the entire season than Richie Mo'unga. So yeah, D-Mac gets number 10, a chance to shine, to really show that he can solidify that jersey going forward. Matius Carrera comes in number 11 for Argentina, and Caleb Clark gets number 11 jersey. I mean, where's Josh Lord, right? I mean, not Josh Lord, what's his name? Stevenson. Where's Sean Stevenson, right? Caleb Clark obviously gets selected because his dad is working for New Zealand Rugby, but otherwise I really can't think of any other reason why he's even selected in the team to begin with, let alone starting number 11 jersey over so many talented players. But obviously there was some injury issues for the All Blacks. Mark Talea has a bit of injury, and then just this week, what's his name? Will Jordan was returned home due to precautionary reasons, probably some leg injury or something. And then, so Caleb Clark gets that 11 jersey. Still, Sean Stevenson should have been there, but anyway. Number 12, Lucio Cinti, another young guy, comes into the place for number 12 jersey for Michael Cheika's setup. Matias Moroni, the veteran, at number 13. Bautista Del Goy, number 14 for Argentina. And then Emiliano Bofelli, finishes off the team, number 15. A huge player for Argentina. Also a tremendously good goal kicker, and quite dangerous backline there for Argentina. The All Blacks, Jordie Barrett comes in number 12. Again, I feel like Fozzie might just be playing his toys. But then again, the 12 jersey, Anton Leonard-Brown, is suspended. They don't really have much of an option. I guess they could play the Blues, number 12. What's his name? What's his name? Anyway, I can never remember people's names when I'm recording, but as soon as I finish, I'll remember. But still, Jordie Barrett hasn't really been informed, to be honest, for Hurricanes. He's missed a lot of his goal kicking. I think D-Mac would be goal kicking, so it doesn't really matter. But he's just, really not informed for the All Blacks. I'm really surprised that he's even getting the 12 jersey. To be quite frank with you, I thought maybe even Goodhue could have been selected, but Goodhue it's not even selected at all. I thought maybe Goodhue would be a better selection here. Obviously, Havili is injured, so All Blacks is kind of like running out of options at 12, I guess, to put Jordie Barrett there. But Bryce Heem, I thought Bryce Heem could probably step into the jersey better than Jordie Barrett. Bryce Heem has had a much better run than Jordie Barrett out of the 12 jersey for the Blues. And interesting. Again, I feel like Fozzie's just playing with his favorite players. Number 13, Rico Ioane. Another player I really felt like is not really informed for the 13 jersey at the moment. But I feel like Braden Ennor from the Crusaders had a better season, and but Rico much better a winger. I feel like Rico probably could play 11 and bring in Braden Ennor at number 13, or probably a better setup than Caleb Clark. This is a bit of a conundrum, I guess, for Fozzie. Does he want to play players that have been good in the past but not really in form right now? Is he gonna be able to get them back in form? That's the main question. Imoni Narawa gets a chance to debut at number 14 jersey for the All Blacks, and finally Beauden Barrett gets a number 15 jersey. A place that he has kind of reluctantly played 15s in the past. He really wanted to play 10. Worked really hard in the 10 jersey for the Blues, and really, again, not really informed this year. I feel like he's lucky to even get a 15 jersey. He should be grateful, unlike 2019, where he was kind of reluctant, sort of wanted to prove himself, by going back to the 10, going to Japan, all that sort of stuff. But I feel like he's really lucky to get a 15 jersey, because there's, I feel like, Richie Mo'unga, should he take the 10 jersey, Damian McKenzie surely will be the 15. And Beauden Barrett wouldn't really get a start, maybe off the bench if he's lucky. But yeah, it is what it is. Bowden. So we have the triple barrier set up once again for the All Blacks in the starting team. In the substitutes, we have Augustin Creevy, the veteran, 38 years of age, comes in at number 16. He has been recalled like last year and has been tremendously good for Argentina, bringing back a lot of experience. Meiko Vivas comes in number 17 for Argentina. Hidrado Bello gets number 18 jersey, finishing off the reserve front rowers. Cody Taylor gets the number 16 jersey. Ofa Tuangafasi from the Blues gets the loose head proposition. The tight head proposition in the reserve. And Tuangafasi is loose head. Nipo Laulala gets the tight head. Am I right? Yeah, I think that's right. Nipo Laulala gets the tight head. Also plays for the Blues. Nipo Laulala hasn't been great for the Blues, to be honest, but the All Blacks are kind of running out of options. Newell is injured again, so they really don't have much options here other than potentially, I guess they could debut that Crusaders tight head, probably the big guy, whatever his name is. He was looking quite impressive for the Crusaders. But yeah, again, Foster wants to play with toys that he's played before. So Nipo Laulala gets selected. Yeah, I think this is a bad decision. I feel like surely they bring in that big guy from Crusaders, the tight head, whatever his name is. Again, as soon as I stop recording, I remember him. But we'll see. Pedro Robiolo gets the number 19 jersey for Argentina, a relatively new guy, 2 caps. Tupuvai gets number 19 jersey for the All Blacks. Santiago Gradona gets number 20 jersey for Argentina. And Dalton Papali'i coming off the bench, a 20 jersey for the All Blacks. Lotraro Pazaveles gets number 21 jersey. Finlay Christie, I thought for sure it wasn't going to start, but whatever, he gets number 21. Nicolas Sanchez returns finally after kind of like injury sideline for a very long time now. Comes back at number 22 for Argentina. He will be quite good with that experience coming off the bench. Richie Mwonga with a lot of finishing power coming off the bench for the Crusaders, from the Crusaders for the All Blacks, coming on a 22 jersey. Matias Orlando, another center for Argentina, coming off the bench at number 23. Braden Eno is the reserve center for the All Blacks at number 23. I really thought Richie Mwonga, Braden Eno will make a better combination in the center field, and I guess that's what, Fozzie is going for. But I really felt like D-Mac probably should be 15, because I think Richie Mwonga is overall probably a bit better at 10, more steady at 10. Yeah, I don't know how to say, but this will be the chance for D-Mac to prove himself. Anyway, so yeah, I do think that this Argentina team, Checo is trying a bit too many new players. There's quite a few new youngsters in the back line. I just don't know. I don't know how this is gonna. I think the All Blacks has just a bit too much experience on the field to take this one. Maybe by 12. All Blacks win by 12 in this one. Let's say 32 points to 20. Yeah, okay, 32 points to 20. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys this weekend for the reviews. Have a good day and good luck.